Yo, ever hear a song and move your head? That's the beat, the heart of the music. Beat making? That's creating those sounds, those rhythms. Think of it like building a house. Each instrument, each sound, that's a brick. You lay them down, one by one, make it strong, make it funky. That's beat making, turning ideas into sound. You don't need a fancy studio, start simple. Laptop, headphones, that's enough to get your feet wet. This ain't about expensive gear, it's about the sound in your head. Let's get it out there. Alright, let's talk tools. Don't get scared, it's simpler than it looks. First up, software. That's your virtual studio where the magic happens. There's free stuff like GarageBand, if you got a Mac, or Audacity. Feeling fancy? FL Studio and Ableton Live are industry standards. Next, headphones. You need to hear those crisp highs and booming lows without waking the neighbors. Don't need to break the bank, just get something clear. Optional, a MIDI keyboard. This bad boy lets you play sounds like a piano, but it's all digital. Easier to make melodies, trust me, not essential, but cool to have. Every beat has a foundation. Think of it like this. Kick, the heartbeat, the boom, usually on the 1 and 3, snare, the clap, the snap, often on the 2 and 4, hi-hats, the sizzle, keeping time, can be open or closed, fast or slow. These are your building blocks. You can add more like cymbals, toms, percussion, but start simple, get that foundation strong. Don't be afraid to experiment, move those drums around, try different patterns. This is your sound, your creation. Have fun with it. Ready to make some noise? Here's a basic workflow. Open your DAW. It might look intimidating, but you got this. Create a new project. Most DAWs have templates. Pick one for beat making. Drag and drop your sounds. Most DAWs come with built-in sounds, or you can download more online. Start with the kick and snare. Lay down a basic beat, get that head nodding, add hi-hats, fill in the gaps, create that groove, experiment with other sounds. Add some bass, some melodies, let your creativity flow. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, that's how you learn. The undo button is your friend. The most important thing is to have fun and experiment. Section 5 DAW tips, making music on your computer. DAWs are powerful tools, but they can be overwhelming at first. Here are some tips. First, learn the shortcuts. Most DAWs have keyboard shortcuts that can save you a ton of time. Next, use effects sparingly. A little reverb and delay can go a long way. Don't go overboard. Also, organize your project. Use color coding, labels, and folders to keep your project tidy. And save frequently. You don't want to lose your progress if your computer crashes. Remember, every DAW is different. There are tons of tutorials online. If you're stuck, just search for your DAW tutorial and you'll find tons of help. Section 6. Common mistakes. Don't worry, we've all been there. Everybody makes mistakes, especially when starting out. Here are some common ones to avoid. Bad timing. Make sure your drums are on beat. Use the metronome in your DAW to help you. Muddy mix. Too many sounds fighting for space. Use EQ to clean things up. Overusing effects. A little goes a long way. Don't drown your sounds in reverb and delay. The best way to learn is by doing. Don't be afraid to experiment and make mistakes. That's how you'll find your sound. Section 7. Finding inspiration, get creative, feeling stuck, listen to your favorite music. What makes those beats pop? Don't copy, just get inspired. Go for a walk, listen to the sounds around you. Birds chirping, cars honking, construction clanging. Sounds crazy, but these can spark ideas. Collaboration is key. Team up with another producer, bounce ideas off each other. You'll be surprised what you can create together. Remember, the best music comes from the heart. Make beats that you want to hear, and others will feel it too. Section 8. Sharing is caring. Let the world hear your beats. You've poured your heart into these beats, now share them. Upload to SoundCloud, YouTube, even TikTok. Get feedback, connect with other creators. Don't be afraid of criticism. Take it constructively, learn from it, and keep improving. The more you share, the better you'll become. Remember, music is a universal language. It connects people across cultures and continents. Your beats could inspire someone halfway across the world. Section 9, conclusion. You got this. Beat making ain't rocket science, it's about passion and creativity. Start simple, experiment, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. There's a whole world of sounds waiting to be discovered. Go out there, make some noise, and let the world hear your beats. Peace out.